Hey there. What if I told you that passionate rhythm of the Gipsy Kings is not only possible to play, it's easier than you think. Even if your fingers feel stiff, or you've tried before and walked away frustrated. I know this because I've taught hundreds of guitarists who felt exactly the same way. And by the end of this video, you're going to be playing this rhythm pattern, not a watered down version, the real thing. I first heard this sound on a bus traveling through Spain when I was in my 30s. I remember staring out the window, missing my family and friends back home. When this music came on the loudspeakers, it was the Gipsy Kings. There was something so alive about it, so passionate, uplifting. It changed my mood and it sparked a desire to create music that could move people the same way. And then reality hit me. How could I ever play something this complicated? I decided to give it a shot anyway. And even though part of me thought I was wasting my time, it turned out I could learn it. And I realized that the pattern's not as complicated as it sounds. I mean, it sounds amazing, I know. But once you break it down, it's just a pattern that anyone can learn. Now, I'm going to show you a simple step-by-step system for mastering this strum. But first, let me address this element in the room. I hear constantly from new students my fingers are too stiff for this, or I should have started when I was younger. After teaching hundreds of older guitarists, I can tell you those beliefs are not just wrong, they're actually holding you back. Here's the truth. If you haven't mastered this strum yet, the problem isn't you. The problem is that you haven't found the right instruction yet. Most teachers focus on speed and flash instead of understanding and technique. So here's what we're going to do together. I'm going to break this down into simple, manageable steps that focus on relaxation and ease of movement. Let's do this. Go ahead and pick up your guitar. Let's start by just holding your strumming hand above the strings. We're going to practice the basic motion first. Slightly close your hand and keep that wrist nice and relaxed. Now pretend you're flicking water off your fingertips as you brush down the strings. And then we're going to twist back up to the starting position. Try it a few times with me. Don't worry about getting it perfect. You're building muscle memory right now. Go ahead and relax. If your hand feels tired, that's perfectly normal. Practice in short 3 to 5 minute segments, then rest. Short practice sessions are actually more effective for building muscle memory. Now let's add contact with the strings, keeping that same flowing motion you just practiced. Mute the strings with your left hand. We're focusing on the strumming motion. Gently brush down across the strings with your slightly closed hand. We're using those nails to slightly brush the strings. Then flick your wrist back up. The thumbnail's going to brush upwards. Again, up. You'll need to slightly angle your thumb in so it touches the strings. If it sounds scratchy, that's perfectly okay. Your fingers are learning the right pressure. Think brush, not attack. Step 3 is where we add that accent that makes the rhythm come alive. After your down motion, gently touch the strings with the palm of your hand. Stop the sound. Then slightly brush up with your index finger. That's touch the strings and then up. I call it slap sometimes, but it's a gentle slap. Up. Now let's do the full pattern. That's down, up with the thumb. Again, down, up. And now we'll call this mute. Just palm the strings and then brush up index finger. And then one more down, up. That's 4 in total. Let's do it one more time. Down, up, down, up, mute, up, down, up. A little faster. Go. Down, up, mute, up, down, up. Practice this entire rhythm pattern slowly. You're building it right, and that's more important than building it fast. If the rhythm doesn't click immediately, you're in excellent company. This took me weeks to master. Your brain's learning something completely new, and that takes time at any age. Now it's time to add steady timing. If you have a metronome, set it to about 80 beats per minute. If that feels too fast, slow it down. There's no shame in starting at 60 or even 50. If you don't have a metronome, no problem. Simply tap your foot at a comfortable, steady pace and play along with that. The key is consistency, not speed. Stay relaxed. It's better to play slowly and smoothly than to rush and tense up. So I've set my metronome for 60 beats per minute. Let's try it there. 1, 2, ready, hit it. Down, up, down, up, mute, up, down, up. Try it with me. No pressure. We're just practicing. 2, ready, hit it. Down, up, mute, up, down, up. Again. Down, up, mute, up, down, up. Once your hands feel comfortable with the motion, and only then, we'll add some simple chords. We'll start with 3 chords. So the E minor chord, the A minor chord, and the B11 chord. That B11 is the same as a B7 without the pinky on the first string. Practice the strum on the E minor chord first so you can focus on the rhythm. And then when you're ready, you can add the other chords. Here's what that'll sound like. Mute, up, down, up, Here's that entire progression that we'll use. We're going to play the E minor twice, the A minor twice, the B11 twice, and then the E minor 2 more times. Now, when I say twice, we're doing 1 full strum pattern for each chord. So I'll do the E minor strum pattern another time, and then I'll go on to the A minor, and so on. I'll play this entire progression 1 time through. Go ahead and follow along the best you can. Start with the E minor chord. 1, 2, ready, hit it. That's 1 strum pattern. And that's 2, A minor. Again. To B. One more time. And end on E minor. If the chord changes feel like too much at the start by practicing the strum on just 1 chord until it feels comfortable. When I learn a new strum, I like to practice on each of the chords separately first. Then I'll practice changing between 2 of the chords, then I'll add a third. That way I don't feel like I'm getting overwhelmed. Nice! You just mastered that rhythm by breaking it down step by step and building it up piece by piece. That's exactly how you learn anything new. What you just played is actually 1/3 of something incredible. You've unlocked the first essential skill that creates that authentic Spanish guitar sound. In the next video, I'll show you the Spanish cadence. It's a chord progression, and I'll show you how to add melody into the mix. When you combine these 3 things together, you'll be amazed at what you can create. Go ahead and click on that next video.